You are listening to LOA Recon with the Good Vibe coach Jeanette Ma, where we dissect the ins and outs and the art and science of conscious creation, all intended to amp up your manifesting game. Let's have some fun together. There's something about me sitting down to record a podcast that makes every cat in the house want to start meowing. Okay, I'm exaggerating. It's not every cat in the house, but it only takes two to become rather distracting. And that's actually a perfect example for our topic today, because I wanted to talk about resistance and action and the futility of thinking that we can make something happen without taking into account the energy flowing behind it. I've been thinking about a story from years ago when, look, I was an LOA savvy person at the time that I did this. But still, I thought that I could action my way around this thing. So what I'm talking about was, years and years and years before, I'd been married for like 4.5 years and got divorced. And that wasn't my favorite thing. Actually, it wasn't really my idea, though. But as far as divorces go, it wasn't a terrible divorce. It was uncontested. We used the same attorney. We didn't argue about who was getting what. It was really, as divorces go, pretty good. And yet, I never wanted to do it again. That was not my idea of a good time. So I knew. When I say I knew, I mean my muggle self knew how to avoid divorce. Just don't get married. Doesn't matter what the energy is that's flowing. Don't even have to worry. Just don't get married. That's how you don't get divorced again. Duh. Okay, so that was what I practiced. I had no desire to ever be married again. Ever. That's how I would ensure that I never had to deal with a divorce or divorce lawyers or contentious split-ups, anything like that. So, fast forward. I'm getting on with my lovely life, having a lovely time with a lovely man in a lovely relationship until the day that it wasn't. And it was time for us to go our separate ways. But in that time together, we had moved in together. We'd bought a house together. And I know some of you might be thinking, she didn't say I do, but common law marriage, because we lived together for like 8 years. You know what? In my state, that wasn't the deal. There are like 3 conditions in order to be considered common law married, and we didn't meet any of them. So it's not that I was considered married in the eyes of the law. No, it wasn't that. It was that in the process of this breakup, my boyfriend hired a divorce attorney. He told me he hired a divorce attorney. It turns out he didn't. He was totally, I say lying. He was at least trying to give me the wrong impression when he said his attorney said, and he goes on to say this, that, and the other. Guess what? It was getting contentious. It was getting exactly what I never wanted anything to ever be. So he's got, I'm going to try to tell this story without attitude. Wish me luck. So he's telling me what his attorney is saying about, and it's not pretty things, you guys. It was not at all remotely what I wanted. And so I hired an attorney. And my attorney said different things than his attorney said. And when I told him that, he got so mad. He was like, "You what? You hired an attorney?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, hello, you did." And he says he didn't really hire an attorney. He just talked to a friend who was an attorney on the golf course one day. But there I was in the middle of an ugly breakup with attorneys involved now, because I had actually hired one. I wasn't lying when I said I did. And it was not lost on me that the girl who was purposely avoiding marriage just to be sure that she would never have to deal with divorce attorneys or courts again was right in the middle of it. Just like there's a kitty right in the middle of my lap right now. Oh, well, at least she's not meowing, right? You guys, this is savvy creators know this, that it doesn't matter what actions you take. The vibration always rules. You could be doing all the things to supposedly ensure that you get what you want, but if your vibration is not in alignment with that, you're going to get what your vibration is ordering up, not what your actions are supposed to be leading to. It's seriously, this cat just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, tail in my face. It's because I'm resisting cats while I record podcasts. This stuff is hilarious and really, really, really good incentive for us to drop resistance. Okay, contrast has a place in life, right? I mean, it's where all new desire comes from. It's not bad, but let's not get stuck in it, right? Let's not make a big deal about it, get fixated on it, or tell too many stories about it. I'm going to keep this one short for that very reason. I'm just inviting all of us to notice whatever it is in our life that we really, really, really don't want. Either distract yourself in some way so your attention is on something else, or make some sort of peace with it. Do something to drop the energy of what you don't want, because guaranteed it is coming down the pike if you keep that routine up, says the girl who learned it the hard way. Oh, a bazillion different times. I could tell so many stories of how the vibration overruled the action, but I think that one's enough. Hope you guys are as entertained by this one as I am. Thanks for listening and happy manifesting. Okay, kitty, yes. Come sit on my lap now. Yes, you're a good kitty. Yes, you are. Don't bite my nose, please.